Hello YouTube, welcome to Atanki's YouTube channel. So today is our lesson 1 of the password series. Easy piano passing chords for beginners. So stay tuned and get this tutorial in detail. So today we're going to learn a passing chord going to the 1 chord. We'll do that on the key of F sharp. This is our scale on F sharp. So using the numbering system, this is our 1, the do is our 1, the re is our 2, the mi is our 3, the fa is our 4, the so is our 5, the 6, la is our 6, the t is our 7, and back to our 1, or we call it the 8. So that is using the numbering system. So the chord we're going to use is an F diminished 7 chord. This is our F major scale. So these are F major. Now to form a diminished 7 chord here, all you need to do is to flatten the 3rd note. Give us this. Now I have something like this. Remember, this is our major. Flatten the 3rd note, you have something like this. And you also flatten the 5th note of that chord. And you add the 6th note of that chord. Hence forming our F diminished 7 chord. So on our left hand side, so that is our F diminished 7 chord. So we're going to use this chord as a passing chord going to the 1 chord in our F sharp. So our F sharp 1 chord is like this. So we want to use this diminished chord, this diminished 7 chord, as a passing chord to that 1 chord. So now this diminished chord has let's say it has 3 inversions: the root, the first inversion, the second inversion, and the 3rd inversion. So let's go through these inversions. So this is the root, or this is our F diminished 7 chord. So the first inversion, what you're going to do is to move your fingers from the first note here and look for this key in your other hand here, and this will be the key. So hence our first inversion is like this. This is our first inversion. So the second inversion is moving now your finger from the first note and looking for this same note to your right, which is this, to form the second inversion. So if we move our finger from here and put it this way, we'll have something like this. Let's have like that. So this is our second inversion. Now forming the 3rd inversion, remove your finger from the first note here and look for the key to your right, which is this one. So the 3rd inversion now have something like this. So the first inversion of our diminished 7 F sharp, our F diminished 7 chord, this is the first inversion. Second inversion, sorry, this is the root, the first inversion, second inversion, and the 3rd inversion. So you can use any of these inversions to go to your 1 chord in our F sharp. So let's use the first inversion to go to our 1 chord. This is the first inversion. So your left hand, what you're going to hold is F, and you can hold F and B like this, while your right hand holds F, holds G sharp, B, and D. So you use this chord as a passing chord going to the 1 chord of your F sharp. So use this. You've seen that. Use this. Now you're on an F sharp. Use this chord. Try again. So what I did is that I held the chord, and now you go to the 1 chord of your F sharp. I did this grace note here. I did, that is on our F sharp, this is 2, 2, 3. Then you hold the sus 2. Or you rather hold the F sharp major. So you have So that is our passing chord going to the 1 chord of the F sharp. So what we used was the F diminished 7 chord as a passing chord to your 1 chord in your F sharp major. So that's the first invention, the root we used. You can equally use the second invention, the first invention, or the third invention as a passing chord going to your 1. So let's try the first invention going to your 1 again. So this is the root. So our first invention has something like this. So using this to the 1 chord is the same thing. What you need to do is to hold your left hand still on the F and B, while your right hand on the G sharp, B, D, and F, like this. So that's basically the passing chord we use to move to your 1 chord of any scale. So for example, let's try key C. If you want to move to the 1 chord of key C, so this is key C major. So if you want to move to this 1 chord, you can use the B diminished 7 chord as a passing chord to your 1. So this is a B major. So forming a diminished chord, you flatten the second note, you flatten the third, and you add the 6th note of that scale. So you have something like this. So you can equally use this while your left hand is on the B and on the F. So you can do like this. So that's basically using this concept, you can equally form the passing chord on any key of your choice. Moving to the 1 chord of your F major. So you can equally use the E. You can use E diminished 7 as a passing chord. So we have our E major like this. So forming the diminished chord, you minor the second note, and you minor the third, and you add the 6th note of that chord of that key, which is this. So this now will form E diminished 7 chord, and you can use it as a passing chord like this to your 1 chord of your F major. So thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe because more and amazing contents are coming out as far as our password series is concerned.